Studying isn't just about intelligence. It's about consistency and mindset. When things get tough, motivation is what keeps you going. But here's the truth. Motivation isn't always there. So you need to learn how to create it yourself.
But that's the problem. I start with motivation, but after a few days, it fades away and I lose focus.
That's because motivation isn't automatic, it needs fuel. Setting small, achievable goals can help you build momentum. And once you start seeing progress, motivation grows naturally.
But what if I'm just not in the mood to study? No matter how much I try, I feel stuck and unmotivated.
It's what makes you. Some days I just can't focus, and no amount of positive thinking changes that.
Come on nowhere with, and what if I keep failing? How can I stay motivated when I work hard but still don't get the results I want?
That rough process is necessary. People say, just push through it, but they don't understand how frustrating it is when nothing seems to work.
I hate it when I try to my best, but distractions keep pulling me away. It's like my brain refuses to cooperate.
It's what makes you. And don't forget the pressure. Everyone expects us to be perfect, but no one talks about how hard it is to keep going.
Honestly, I feel like giving up sometimes. Studying feels like a never-ending struggle.
I hear you. But let me tell you this. Motivation isn't something you wait for. It's something you build. If you only study when you feel like it, you'll never be consistent.
Okay, but how do I force myself to study when I have zero motivation?
Start small. Tell yourself you'll study for just 5 minutes. Once you begin, your brain gets into the flow, and it's easier to continue. Motivation follows action, not the other way around.
But what about distractions? Every time I sit down to study, my phone, social media, and random thoughts get in the way.
Yeah, it's so easy to get distracted, and once that happens, it's impossible to focus again.
And even if I stay focused, studying gets boring fast. How do I stay interested? No one talks about how mentally draining it is to study for hours. And what about when you feel completely burned out? How do you keep going without exhausting yourself?
That's why smart study habits matter. Use techniques like the Pomodoro method. Study for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. This keeps your mind fresh and prevents burnout.
But what if I don't see results immediately? It's hard to stay motivated when it feels like nothing is changing.
That's because success takes time. You don't notice the progress daily, but over weeks and months, your efforts add up. Trust the process.
So, it's more about building habits than waiting for motivation.
Exactly. Motivation may get you started, but discipline keeps you going. The key is to focus on progress, not perfection. If you stay consistent, success is inevitable.